Program. One stand.
Good, MP?
Kind of, within this. Or I would just get it.
Golden State! Best of the West, baby!
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys...
Put some energy out there, MP. You're up.
You're the man, MP. Let's do this.
A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
From downtown, and the Warriors with another three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
The Nuggets trail. Smith with it, picked up by Iguodala. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Ish Smith. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. MP outside. Poole, the pass to MP. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3!
I just love the ball.
And for Denver, they're shooting only 37% early. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Brown. Back to Smith. Over Poole, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
23. The Nuggets.
You got octopus arms, MP. They can't get
If you're just joining us, we played through. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Smith in for Murray. We've got Andre Iguodala. Kevon Looney is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Poole, the pass to MP. From deep. Counted from distance. MP's got 15. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Iguodala, the pass to MP. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Green. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Smith passes to Green. Good D by MP. The Warriors shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Highland misses.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
MP way outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Poole against Smith. Outside for Green. It's Brown on the wing. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 5 points in the game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the 2 guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup well, everything is going right for the Warriors.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee. And
that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double.
Love the energy from the guys, Coach. Nice job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now here's Poole and Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt for him is Highland and Murray. Michael Porter out there with Ignaji, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Pass to Highland. And here's Murray. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Back to Poole. MP right side. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Highland. To the inside. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Poole, the pass to MP. Fires the 3. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And he gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. MP outside. Fires for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Down low. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. And here's Poole. Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen Murray raise.
And it's Curry in for Poole. If you're just joining. Tougher on flagrant fouls, but you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Smith outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Green. Oh, no good again that time. Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. 4-3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
Well, you guys played really well for all 4 quarters tonight. What was the key to putting together a complete performance?
Yeah, it sounds simple, but like sometimes the key is just making shots. You know, this game is a lot easier when the ball is going through the hoop. And tonight I saw a couple shots fall early, and I just started to flow from there. My teammates started to look for me, and I was able to get it done.
Yes, you were. I mean, that was one of the most impressive scoring nights of your rookie season so far. Do you feel like you're figuring out this league?
Thanks, Candace. Listen, I didn't even know how many points I had. I don't know about figuring things out. This league will humble you real fast if you let it. You know, I'm just trying to grind and just get better every day. That's it.
Right on. Good job, champ.
Appreciate it.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for me on the offensive end. I just tried to take advantage, look for my shot, and stay hungry on the end of the court.
Do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Come on, man. You know I do, man. But not because I have a big ego, but because, you know, someone needs to step up and take those big shots. And I've never been afraid to take responsibility.
Great. Thanks, man.
acquire, develop, or keep.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No, I think it stands for...
You know what, that's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Great job on the dub.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're gonna ask you about it. You're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's gonna make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you gotta be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calm.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
Doing,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Chef Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Ms. St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ.
My guy. Good to see you.
And Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar? Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
what's up?
With all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on. Bro, with all due respect, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean, all you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you wanna be the best hoop in the world, you gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time.
Somewhat.
You don't think, come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, you know, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. You know, and my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You know, you can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the world words, but you're not gonna debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm gonna make sure next time I see him, he gonna know. He gonna know what's up.
MP,
what?
You may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike DZ, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up at the cut when fans start up. Yo, who wants some of this?
Good, MP? Let's go. But I feel like there's some things that our coaches may not know.
Teams still figuring out rotations, Brent. At this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of
Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Close that door! Shut them down, MP!
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now, here's Monk, covered by MP. The shot by Monk is no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
MP, with how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made.
Here's Lyles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 1:02 left to play here in the first. The 3 from Davis.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Warriors leading by 15. MP outside. Fires from deep. Another miss by MP. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Denver Nuggets. Puts it up from 15, and he gets the jumper to drop. MP's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
On the wing, Monk. From outside the arc, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Kicks it out to MP. Fires for 3. Another miss by MP. The deep 3 from Mitchell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And after just 1. 1. Lyles comes in for Harrison Barnes. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
On the floor for Sacramento, at the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Medu is out there with Lyles, and it's Davis at the 3 spot. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Poole. Monk, the pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Monk. Last time out, he had 14 points. And here's Davis for 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors.
64. The Kings, 38.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half.
And let's take a second now to see what the fans are saying on social media. Kenny, Home Cookin' 62 is asking, who would fare better with today's style of offense, the Jet or the Diesel?
Faster pace and...
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry. Things will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Medu. Terrence Davis comes in for Murray. Monk's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup. It was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan Poole is out there with Iguodala. Then it's MP. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from MP.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside, Sabonis. In the corner, it's Monk. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't.
With the score, the Kings, 54. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warriors Youth Kids team.
This game to become competitive. The Warriors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Lyles. Mitchell is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Okpala in at the 3, the small forward.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Williams. Again, the miss by the Kings. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Golden State moving it around. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Kuminga the pass to DiVincenzo. And here's MP for 3. That one, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Pass to Holmes. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
That one falls. 19 points for MP. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Makes it off the glass. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Williams looking around. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
MP, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside Williams. Holmes, that's a screen. Williams passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And I love the edge that Rashawn is playing with right now. It's what helps him capitalize through contact.
MP right side. Back to DiVincenzo. And the pass to Moody. There's the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory,
Substitution on the court.
performance for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Moody. Medu passes to Herter. No good that time, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Buries it down low.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now DiVincenzo. At the elbow, it's MP. Back to DiVincenzo. The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale